All proper, welcome back to the Coingraph Market channel, to the XRP community. Let's waste no greater time and get right in today's update. Bringing you guys an update regarding the forms, the filing, a number of exhilaration originally beginning occurring while the deadline, which supposedly become today, however consistent with a few traits popping out, it's truly now not the case, because here is what Eleanor has to say. Before we do this, is continually just a short disclaimer. Something in this channel isn't always economic advice. Always do your personal indulgence and research when you are making an investment in cryptocurrency. So according to this document filed via the second one circuit, the CC's notice of attraction changed into filed the second one, but not docket until the 4th. So it appears the actual deadline is certainly Friday, October 18th at 11:59. So now plenty of humans in the network are going to be focusing towards Friday in place of today. And I said in my update, final update, there's no manner CC is going to allow it be this clean. There's no way possible. And now in my private opinion, I assume as the next day progresses, we're going to see increasingly more humans speaking approximately this fake alarm. We could really doubtlessly see SEC filing that earlier than the deadline itself. So we need to recall that precise issue now as nicely. Let me recognize within the feedback down below what you guys consider this. You can see the forms should be completed and go back within 14 days of the date of this, be aware. So you can see Fred has something to mention about this. I would not get too enthusiastic about a premature Form C submitting XRP network. It must have been filed by means of 2359. Est on these days, that did no longer occur. However, the local regulations of the second circle, LR 12.1 states failure to comply might also bring about a dismissal of the appeal. So now not pronouncing 100% may result in the dismissal of the enchantment. Sorry to say, courts provide quite a few leeway to federal businesses. Even a lame excuse from the government is probable enough to allow the courtroom to allow it slide. That's insane. Huge statement coming out from Fred. Let me recognize within the comments down under what you guys reflect on consideration on this precise declaration. But yeah, talking approximately the price, originally the rate did make its manner as much as the likes of 57 cents just actually a few hours in the past. I wouldn't even say a few hours ago, I might say about half an hour to an hour in the past. We saw the wick up to 57 cents as increasingly humans started finding out. But as these forms of tendencies are coming out, I assume that is going to slow down the pleasure within the XRP's rate. But other than that, so of course now our eyes are focusing on Friday. But with that stated, examine this. Bitwise filed an up-to-date model of its spot XRP ETFS1 software. And talking about the ETF programs, observe this. The CME's Tim McCourt reveals that a prime step has been taken in the direction of XRP ETFs with a reference fee and real-time index established. And this simply tells you the panorama shift that we are noticing right now in the front people. And XRP has a large network, and what Ripple as a corporation is growing. Loads of humans are beginning to comprehend what type of a large impact this could really have on the broader crypto industry as well as the monetary sector. RLUSD, massive trends got here out the previous day, which got a number of people within the network speak me. Regulation of path may be very crucial inside the crypto industry, and that is if approved by using the CC going to be the most important, I'm sorry now, not the largest, however, it'll be a big deal in the direction of the proper path, strong cash and well-known, and surely is going to show where the industry itself is shifting ahead. You recognize, while law comes into play, the pleasure on this cryptocurrency and marketplace could clearly be coming to and give up. And that is in which the exceptional cycle conversations come into play. You realize is that this surely the last time wherein we see the interesting, truly parabolic varieties of degen activities playing out, and the cryptocurrency markets earlier than the law absolutely comes into play. And that may be a true verbal exchange to be having. Let me know within the remarks down underneath what you men personally consider that particular factor. Speaking about large cash men, you could see Bitcoin ETFs sold about 20,685 Bitcoin inside the closing, literally inside the remaining 3 days. That is worth over $1 billion. Let that sink in. Big money is flowing in. Bitcoin is asking reality splendid. Momentum is absolutely being felt. If you're looking on the Bitcoin dominance, it in reality broke toward a new yearly high at 58.85%. Speaks for Bitcoin momentum due to the fact study Bitcoin. BTC made its manner up to $68, $370 simply the day past. And given that then, obviously that turned into a rejection because of course it's a resistance. Seen a bit of a minor pullback. However, nonetheless, Bitcoin is poised to begin heading in the direction of that 70K variety. And I spoke about this in my Sui and Casper updates. If Bitcoin is able to near, you recognize that $69,000 to $70,000 price factor this Friday. For my part, I suppose we could surely emerge as seeing an all-time high way before the month of October even involves and stop. Because just primarily based off of the momentum and based totally off of the manner the dominance is going up, that suggests you cash goes from altcoins into BTC. So you recognize we could simply start in view that happen. Let me realize within the remarks down below what you guys suppose. However, on the same time, don't forget the elections have brought in a number of uncertainty within the crypto area. A lot of humans are hesitant in phrases of even entering into crypto because of the truth that the elections are developing. And again, you realize it might now not come as a marvel to me. And I've been quite clean about this opinion. I've shared this with you men before as well. If we see a complete faux out, and what I imply via is take a look at what came about in July. We truly saw the charge of Bitcoin making its manner right down to $53. 0000 made its way back as much as 70K, an appearance what befell going into August. BTC went all the way down to 49.0000. And of course, humans are going to pop out and say, you realize outside factors that is proper can affect the fee of Bitcoin. But you realize those are a few elements we need to bear in mind. So permit me recognize within the comments down below what you guys suppose goes to in reality appear. And do you suspect for the filing component, do you think SEC is going to wait the closing date, or are we going to pay attention to something tomorrow? Which of course is today, as it's miles past middle of the night here in North America. So looking on the rate of XRP, it's of course a form of cooling off as a number of these tendencies are coming out concerning the incorrect date that was selected or perceived inside the inside the XRP community. But study this, we went as much as 56.6%. Imagine the day either this lawsuit involves and cease, or you understand this enchantment simply does no longer turn out to be going on, what kind of an impact this may have. If this development did now not pop out, I think we would have retested that 58 cents rate point already. So permit me recognize within the comments down underneath what you guys assume. What are your private projections about XRP? I realize there is one side of the network that just hates XRP, and there may be one facet of the network that loves XRP, and it's simply the fact. Let me recognize what your personal mind are. What are your private charge predictions in the approaching years beforehand of us, and what you truly assume goes to occur with this particular case? Do you think this case can come to and cease at the same time as the market continues to be bullish, or are we going to get dragged any other 12 months? I would really like to recognize your mind. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Currying Rough Market, and peace out.